Hey, what's up, everyone? Chicago Beer Pass here with another cellar raid. We're pulling out some Surly Darkness.
Got a doozy here, Brad.
Yeah, the release just happened a few weeks ago, I want to say, because we're kicking off November here, and it usually happens around Halloween.
I went once and I don't think I've been back.
Okay, I went a few times, as you can tell. I have a few bottles here. We have a bottle of the 2010 and the 2012. But we're just gonna open up the 2010.
Right on.
So, which year do you remember going? Do you remember what your bottle looked like? It's kind of hard to say, right? Like they,
Well, cause they got some it was tricky trying to figure out which years these were, right?
yeah.
I mean, cause this is 2010 is a vampire, 2012 is the werewolf. It was definitely after that.
Okay.
Or maybe I feel like it was the Brucifer year.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know that in 2014 they started whiskey barrel aged ones, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is some thick wax.
I mean, whiskey barrel aged ones that they bottled, right?
Yeah. So, tell people about what Darkness is compared to Dark Lord.
Yeah, for sure. And then I'll try to, accurately tell you about the first time I went. So, Darkness is up in Minnesota at Surly, and so I've been to Darkness, been to Dark Lord Day. I would say the biggest difference is that, Darkness is for the people, right? God, that's such a Let's start that over, man. But like Darkness, when my first Darkness day, they came and they had a forklift and they had like this a full keg of Surly coffee bender, and they were pouring it for the crowd. They were like excited that you were there.
Yeah.
They kind of welcomed you a little bit with open arms. At Dark Lord Day, it's the same thing. It's a bottle share. It's an annual release. But Dark Lord Day, the crew's not coming down to give you anything.
No, they might not. They might not even be there.
They might not even be there, right? So it's just a different vibe. I know. What Darkness is has always been distributed, I believe, as far as I can remember. Even in small amounts, like you could always get some Darkness. It hit the market. Dark Lord never hits the
Right,
market.
yeah.
If you go to Dark Lord Day, and that's it. If you didn't go to Dark Lord Day, you can't buy Darkness. You can't buy Dark Lord. I think those are some of the big differences. I always thought Darkness was a better tasting beer than Dark Lord.
I agree with that. Yeah. It seemed like they crafted it a little better.
Yeah, I would give the edge to the party, even though I named all things I didn't like about Dark Lord. I think I give the edge to Dark Lord as being like a better party. But that Surly Darkness Day was really good, the one I went to, man.
And I think it's changed a lot. I think there's more to it now. I think it is an event because before it was just go wait in line. It's cold. It's
Yeah.
Minnesota in late October.
Yeah. So that's some of the rundown. And the other thing is the Darkness logo. The Darkness changes every year. Dark Lord, I mean, yeah, it's a revamped version the last 2 years, but you basically see the Dark Lord on every one. Then this one, it changes every year.
Yeah.
So
This wax may be some of the thickest wax I've ever seen on a bottle.
yeah.
I'm kind of through it.
I was at Benny's, man, and I had a choice between, Dark Lord this year and, the brewery. They had something called, I believe it's Tuesday. It was like a version of Black
They
Tuesday.
have a lot of something Tuesdays.
Yeah, something Tuesdays.
Day after Tuesday.
The day, yeah, it was something along those lines. And they're both the same price, about $20. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try the other one. So I haven't had this year's Darkness yet. The first time I ever had Darkness was at the Map Room.
Okay.
Yeah, I was really excited. So
Yeah, because they were in Chicago for quite a while, and then they ended up pulling out of the market because they couldn't keep up with the demand. Whew, that was way harder than it should have been.
yeah, and Surly's gone through a little different growing process than Dark Lord has. So Surly has, they've expanded. They have 2 locations now. I'd like to know where the current Dark Lord Day is. Darkness Day.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's in which locations it's at.
Yeah, because they have a destination brewery now. That's like this really big, expensive, beautiful space, and then they have the old space still.
Right.
So I wonder which one is Darkness is out.
So once I finally got through the wax,
That was a
and
good job, by the way.
popped it open,
Yeah.
still carbonated.
Right
So
on.
that's a plus. The wax has no benefit to keeping your beer fresh.
So wax is all cosmetic.
Stop it, breweries. Like, it's really just we can charge $5 more for this beer.
It does look kind of cool though, man. Come on, the way it drips over the side like this, like especially this 2012, man. It kind of looks like Maker's Mark colored wax right there, man.
Yeah, but
That's awesome.
I need a better way. I need like a bottle opener that's made for waxed beers or something.
And and cheers to Darkness too, man, because Dark Lord is a traditional label, paper label. This is not that.
Yeah, this is screen printed on.
Yeah, this looks great.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're connected too, because the head brewer from
Surly is now
Surly
at Floyd's.
is now at Three Floyds, and also the Floyd's 15th anniversary beer was a blend of 4 beers. Mm-hmm. One was a McKellar, one was a Distruce beer, the one was Surly Darkness, the other was Dark Lord.
Yeah.
Man, we actually know quite a bit about these
I
fuckers.
know. Not even being from Chicago, you know a few. The aroma starts to fill the room. You get this like kind of. It is already. I know it's gonna be sour because it smells
really?
kind of. It smells kind of tart. You get in that dried cherry, just like in the air.
Yeah. Was it 2010? So 7 years?
Yeah, 7 years. Because the release just happened, and you get.
There's some age on the nose for sure.
Yeah, you get that a little bit of funkiness, not so much. Well, yeah, a little bit of like the basement dampness, mold, mildewy, kind of just old smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say not so much cardboard, but just wet basement. Sticky. It smells sticky too. Like I don't even know how it smells.
Whatever sticky smells like that, this is it.
Smells like. Do not like. Yeah. All right. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Let's give it a try.
I'm surprised you got these, man.
There's still a little bit of burn.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's holding up way better than I thought it would. Mm-hmm. You're getting there's age here. You can tell it's an old beer. It's not super nice. It's not like a stout that you want to sit down at the campfire and have.
Yeah. It's definitely making the turn for sure. Like sitting on beers is always fun, but this kind of reminds me of some of those beers we've had, like the old stock from the first episode, where it's kind of made the turn. It's seen better days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this isn't awful. If someone was to bring this to a bottle share, people go nuts because it's 7 years old at this point. So anytime you pull something out like this, people are like always like, "Oh my God, can I have a pour?" Like, I don't care. I need to get rid of this. So it's exciting to have this, and I'm just shocked at how well it held up.
Yeah, silky smooth. Those standard dark milk chocolates are there, but then underneath that there is that hint of like, you want it to be a ripe cherry, but it really is more of like a little more towards those tart cherry notes than it is.
And
tart fruit.
Yeah, it just tastes kind of funky. You get a little bit of that cardboard chewiness going on a little bit as you're trying to like cleanse your palate, but it does finish really smooth. Like it's gone. It's not like gross. Like give me something else to like wash my mouth out because that flavor was gross. It just kind of is gone. It's weird. Huh.
Looks like Brooklyn Center is where they are now.
That's where they were.
Oh, that's where they were.
Read in 2010.
Oh shit, you're right.
Label the new brewery wasn't even built. Wasn't even a thought in their mind at that point. Because I don't know if 2010 was the first year I went or not. I don't think so. I think I had a bottle before the Vampire.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting. Have you seen? I have not seen Darkness this year anywhere.
Yeah, I've seen that at Benny's.
Okay.
And there's a really weird like haunted like witch like Gargamel looking character.
Oh, you saw it and people weren't even. Oh, you were saying like you had the option, right?
Yeah, I was gonna get that or the or one of those Tuesday variants, and I opted because I've had this before. I haven't had that Tuesday one before.
So
the Tuesday one's barrel aged too.
But it's funny that it's available, distributed, and people don't. It's not even instantly sold out.
To be fair, there was only like one on the shelf.
Okay.
But yeah, it was available. Yeah, for sure. Like a few days ago. Yeah. So
Cool.
it's early darkness, man.
Yeah. So that's the 2010 variant. Keep a lookout. We may open up this other one in another video here on the channel. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. We'll sip on this some more. Might dive into another pour. I don't know.
We might just go straight to whiskey. Who knows?
Oh, whoa. Or scotch. We need scotch now, right? Cheers.
Cheers.